We got Heian and Peter at the dojo on a Wednesday night, going at it just like old times. Peter is back from a 2-year sabbatical in Detroit, and Heian, of course, is the best Vietnamese fighter at the dojo, and he just got married, so that means he hasn't missed a practice. Congrats, Heian. Congrats. So far, there's been a few exchanges in the match, but this one's going to actually lead to a big throw. Both of these guys are righties, which means they want to turn in opposite directions. A good counter is to get your left hand on the lapel first. Peter knows this, and Heian doesn't like it. I've played Heian many times over the years, and this is his #1 goal, is to never let that hand get on the lapel. But of course you can't always get what you want, so Peter manages to do this anyway. So he really has two options here. One is to try and blast through the wrist and force it off the lapel, but that didn't quite work. And the other is to grab Peter's wrist and pull it outward and then upward to try to rip it off by the fingers. And that seemed to be the winning formula. Now Peter has to be careful. He can't stick around and wait for the drop Ippon Kouchi combo. So he's going to get away from Heian, he's going to pull his left hand down and slide away from the center of the mat. But Heian is waiting. 1, Peter has to return to the center of the mat to keep fighting. And 2, Heian has been pushing into Peter this entire time, setting up this action-reaction of push and push back. So the trigger that Heian is looking for is any movement that brings Peter back toward the center of the mat, and he gets it with this gigantic head movement. Heian gets the green light and drops, blocking the right foot with his left leg and switching his right hand onto Peter's right side sleeve. Since this is a more rotational throw and not a lifting throw, Heian is able to pull down on Peter's sleeve and flip him over. The initial impact with the ground ends up being a